Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode number 5 of season number 3 of my Man United save. I've got a few fixtures to catch up on off camera. So we last left off against Villa, which was, when we get to it, unfortunately 2-1 loss. It's actually been undefeated since then, which is ironic, isn't it? So Bournemouth was a 1-0. We then drew at 0-0 with Man City. That was at home. Beat Spurs in extra time 3-0 in the FA Cup. Beat Southampton 3-0. We have had easier fixtures, to be fair. I can't like sit here and say we've been playing tough teams away. So we have had easier fixtures. Like we beat Southampton 3-0, Brentford away, drew 2-2. Beat Sunderland at home, drew away to Leeds. So we've had a couple of tough fixtures which have been draws. The only real one I would say we've had that was a challenge was essentially Crystal Palace away, and we beat them. But then we beat Newcastle at home 5-0. And we've just come off the back of our final game of the season, 2-0 against Chelsea. So let's get to match day and let me show you our competitions. Competition, Progress Pro League Champions. So as you can see here, we have done it. We have won the league by quite a gap as well, which is really good. If we were to look at player stats, see who sort of on here. So attacking wise, that's what we usually call for. We haven't really got a top goal scorer. Our top is Bruno with 14, but other than that, we're not really there. What about like assists? So assists, again, assists pretty far down, which is Ahmad. So we've just had an all-round good team performance. Free kicks, this is interesting. So we've had no more free kicks. Oh, I like this. Open play, key passes, chances created. So we don't really have any individuals top, but we just managed over the course of the season to win the league, which I absolutely take. FA Cup, we are in the final, which is today. So that's the match we'll be in. We will be against Chelsea in the final. This is the lineup we are going to go with. So let me save, and then we'll start the FA Cup final. We've got Rashford, Kane, Mbeumo, Paz, Fernandes, Baleba, Brown, Murillo, Zabani, Costa. What I am going to do, actually, I'm not going to start Kane. I'm starting Sesko, because I think Sesko gives us a better chance of winning. So let's get into it. It is neutral, so at home we have really good luck against Chelsea. We'll see how it does in a neutral ground. Hopefully the same, and let's hope for a big win. Go out there to prove everyone that you winners. Hopefully this can be our domestic double. Well, actually, it'll be a double. Community Shield, I'm not counting it. So let's hope for our double. Right, let's go. Sesko, Paz. It's raining. And that's the end of the highlight. Who have they? The only one they've really changed from season 1 is they've got Barris Alper and Tsimikas from Liverpool. How does Fofana? Fofana looks incredible in this game. Caicedo, phenomenal 20 work rate. Love that. Good stamina. Enzo, incredible. Cole Palmer, absolutely insane. Jackson's alright, to be fair to him. And first highlight for them, a free kick whipped over, cleared. Sesko now passes it long to Rashford. Mbeumo in space, shot, and that is what. Well, don't know why he didn't take more time on it, but tried to get a fast break, didn't quite work. Shot wise, they're all over us. I say all over us, 50-50 possession. They've had 3 shots to our 1, but only 1 on target for them, so it's not like they're peppering us for shots. But they've had more opportunities than us. We just need to hope second half we can get into it. They've now had 4. And now a highlight for them. We've not had the best day in front of goal so far, by the sounds of it, we haven't, no. I'm going to go to balanced. I just hope they don't score from this highlight, but I'll go balanced and see. Free kick? No. Perfect. So let's go balanced and see if we can get a bit more. I am also shoot from distance, discourage. I don't want long shots. Paz now with a free kick. To Rashford, to Zabani, but a shot is blocked. Jackson on the break. Why did we just let him run down the entire... Why did no one get close to him? Why did no one get stuck in? Costa, good. Mbeumo, Bruno. Lose it. Costa gets it back though. Mbeumo, Costa. Mbeumo. To Baleba. To Paz. To Brown. Over the top to Rashford. What can he do? Beats his man. Into the box. Paz. Brown. Oh, couldn't quite get on the end of it. Zabani gets it back though. Pass it to Costa. To Mbeumo. Inside to Bruno. To Paz. To Sesko. To Brown. Oh my god, we should have scored that. We do. Paz gets the goal. Bruno with the assist. It is 1-0. I will absolutely take that. Just before half time as well. Brown, lovely, beats his man. I think he shoots. Yeah, he does. It's saved, but Bruno gets on the end of it. Tries to do a shot. Paz then can whip it in. Close range. There we go. 1-0. I am also, as well as doing that, let me narrow the fine. Dribbling. Out of possession. We have got to get stuck in, so I don't know why we haven't. Cross engagement. I'm going to ask us to stop crosses. Because what I have noticed is them playing crosses along the line does, unfortunately, usually lead to a goal. So if I put stop crosses, hopefully that'll mean less of these passes. I'm delighted. It starts setting off. I don't know, I've never changed stop crosses, I've never put it on, but I'll see how it works. And now it's a lot more 50-50. 5 shots to us, 6 to them. Possession-wise, we got slightly more, but essentially 50-50. So it's looking a lot more positive. Palmer now. And Mbeumo wins it back. Pass it to Blaber. Blaber through to Bruno. To Sesko in space. Sesko loses the ball. Sloppy pass. Cole Palmer in space. Good stop from Costa. Pedro. Cole Palmer. And that is 1-1. Absolutely awful from us there. I was hoping stop crosses would essentially stop the balls going across the box and us try and get stuck in or get a leg. We tend to just let the ball sort of go across and just sort of hope it doesn't go in. Can't actually claims. What can he? To Zabani. To Costa. To Mbeumo. To Bruno. Back to Costa. Loses it to Pedro. What are you doing? Pedro's shot is saved. Murillo now. Brown. Murillo. Right, let's make some subs. We're going to take off. He's not doing well. And Mbeumo's doing awful. You can come off for Ahmad. But Labour's not doing too well. You can come off for... You can come off for McTominay. And Murillo can come off for Select. Confirm. Right, let's go. Brown. Select. Paz. Sesko. Brown. Whips it in. Oh my... Yes! Bruno gets the rebound. Ahmad whipped it in. Well, tried to shoot. Didn't quite get off. Bruno whips it in. There we go. Brown. Plenty of space. Lovely ball. Ahmad tries to shoot from a tight angle. Sanchez saves, but we get the rebound. There we go. 2-1. I will absolutely take that. I'm not taking him out because he's 1 yellow card away from a suspension. I will take Alberto looks knackered, so Archie Gray's coming on. 69 minutes. Rashford can probably do Kane, Euro, Rondo. I don't really have anyone else I want to bring on, I'll be honest. Paz, Rashford, Brown, Paz, Bruno, Brown again, beats his man, lovely, gets back, Paz, Bruno, Sesko, Ahmad, should have probably scored that. Rashford, shot is wide. Ahmad's not done too hot since he's come on, 6.6. This is why I wish you could do shouts, because I brought him on, he's done crap. Most of it, it's very hit and miss for subs. A lot of the time when you bring them on, they do genuinely do awful. And that is an own goal. It is 2-2. That is what I didn't want. That is what we didn't want there. Again, Gray, 6.4. Delect, 6.6. All people are brought on. So I don't even want to make another sub, because all the subs I've done have not worked. Bruno, Sanchez saves, replace with Kane. I don't want to, because all the subs I've made, again, have been awful. Jackson, Paz, Sesko, Rashford now, beats his man, running towards the box, cuts it back, shot saved. They are now on the break. Quenda in space, leaves Palmer in the middle. Oh my god, we are incredibly lucky there that it went wide. 5 minutes added time. What are we going to do? Reece James, Enzo, Quenda, Rashford, Sesko. You should have played that ball. He was on. What are you doing? I think we might get to full time here. Palmer, shot, and they get a corner. Corner at the death. Please don't concede from here. Cole Palmer. He's going to whip it in. Come on. Why is he wasting time at 2-2? Sort your life out, Palmer. Whips it in. Cleared. Rashford can get it. And that is full time. Okay, so address the team. I'm far from pleased. Defensive. I'm not happy with defense. You weren't that bad, still improve. You weren't that bad, right. Start extra time. Rashford. Brown. Who do I have on the bench? So I've got 2 subs to make. I've got Kolo Muani and Kane. Do you know what? Shouldn't be doing this, but he's done absolutely awful since he's come on. Bruno. I will bring on Kolo Muani. Ah, good. And Gertrude can come on for Gray. Fine. Literally 2 beat left subbed on. I'm subbing off. I also need to check penalties. You are not a pen. I don't want Bruno is going to be one of the last ones. I don't want him to take pens. Final 15. It's either this or it goes to pens. So I'm just going to go attack and then just hope for the best. May end up costing us, but you know what? It is what it is, I guess. I'd rather us go out attack and lose an extra time than lose on penalties, I'll be honest. Rather lose from open play than pens. Bruno, corner. The rain is stopping this. Whips it in. Cleared. Zabani gets it back. Bruno gets it back. Zabani again. Cleared for them. Right, I am actually changing set pieces. Again. Look, I said it. You're going here and you're attacking their post. Look. What if I actually change you? Instead of attacking their post, you can just go forward and just hope you make them confuse people in the box. Brown, come on, get there. To Paz. Out wide to Kolo Muani. Bruno, Kolo Muani in space. Cuts it across, yes! And Rashford gets there. That is 3-2. And there we go. Right, 3-2. Defensive, don't care. Don't concede, don't concede, don't concede. Brown, Rashford, Brown. Rashford's had a good game. Paz. Threaded through from Rashford, loses the ball. De Ligt gets it back. Paz again. Can't quit the header. Zabani. Kolo Muani. Out wide to Rashford. In space again. Cuts across. Shot is saved. Come on. Kolo Muani's done well. Come on and got an assist. Shame he'll be sold in the summer, probably. But, oh well. Badashil. Cello. Paz gets it back. Rashford. Sesko. Pass it back. Rashford. Paz. Brown now in space. Rashford. Oh my god. Saved. They're running. Come on. Quenda. Rashford gets it back. McTominay. Paz. Outward to Brown. Come on. 1 minute. Ref. And there we go. We are FA Cup champions. The lag is making this unbearable. I don't even know if we can watch this because of the lag, but right. This is the slowest trophy presentation in history. Come on. There we go. That's the wonderful cup. There we go. There I am. The generic people. Meant to be Man United. Don't know who they are. But they definitely don't look like the players we got. FA Cup and... Wait. There we are. Double again. This time a league. Congratulations. And an FA Cup. So got to be happy with that. I mean, I think next time we need to be looking at the Champions League, I can't lie. But overall, I can't knock that performance. I think the summer's going to be a big one to look at, because if I show you the club, financially, we are in a very bad place. Minus 500 million. Debts 872. So incredibly bad financially. I don't know what it is. Are we on 6 million per? Maybe I need to look a bit more on our balances, what we're spending on. If we are paying 6 million a year on net season budgets, is that per week? Or wages? It's just 6 million per week. Maybe I do need to cut down the wages. But either way, we'll be looking at that in the summer, seeing how we can get ourselves out of that red. And hopefully clear some of the debts. I think this is going to be the next step for me. I mean, we're doing well, but I'm not happy with the debt. They're still giving me budgets, which I don't get. So they've given me 92 million this year. I don't want to spend it. But either way, I'll see you in the summer. We'll see sort of how our wheeling it. Actually, yeah, I don't even think, if I look at recruitment, how have we done transfer-wise? Transfer history. This summer, I sold more than I spent. What about last summer? Last summer I did spend more, to be fair, that's on me. And first summer I barely spent. So one summer we're roughly break even, maybe a little, maybe like 30 million extra, but we shouldn't be 500 million in debt. So we'll have to see sort of what that looks like. But I will see you at the start of season number 4. Thank you and goodbye.